Hello, this is Kevin from Crypto MY. In today's episode, let's check out what happened yesterday. Stay tuned. As you know, yesterday has been a bloody week, I would say bloody day, whereby most of the cryptocurrency, all of the cryptocurrency has falls more than 30%, 20%. As you can see here, Bitcoin has fallen almost 20% right now, and the market cap has wiped almost about the 3 to 500 billion market cap yesterday. Not just that, I believe the Ethereum and other altcoins also have been wiped out. Most of the trades are being liquidated. So what happened yesterday? Based on my point of view, if you have seen the chart yesterday, if you have seen the big movement yesterday, this is considered as not a normal situation. As you can see, if you look at the 15-minute chart, if I zoom out a little bit, this is what happened yesterday night. The market crashes all the way down towards the 20,000 and then do a very strong pullback up back to this 36,000 mark. So is it considered as the starting of the bearish market? No, I don't think so. Why? Because from my point of view, I felt that this is the market manipulation, whereby the institution and the big players and the whales want to get in the cheaper price. So therefore, they will start selling a bunch of bitcoins, a bunch of cryptocurrencies that causes the market to panic, and all these retailers like us somehow will start to exit the market, no matter is it profitable or is it losses. So this is where the whales come back in. As you can see here, there's a very strong pullback all the way up here, which is a ridiculous within a few minutes. So what will happen right now? As you can see, the Twitter, Elon Musk also has tweeted yesterday, which is the Tesla has diamond hands. Okay, what is diamond hands? It is basically a holder, whereby he will hold no matter what the price is, where the price goes, even if it goes down, he will still hold. And that is called the diamond hands. And he even tweeted that the credit to our Mastercoin. As you can see here, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of funny comments all around. But it's a good sign actually, where the market started to come back. And then when we talk about comeback, if we look at the daily chart, if I have mentioned before, in my previous video, which is my yesterday video, I also stated that the Bitcoin might have a very strong support area, which is at the 36,000. So if the markets stay above the 36,000 mark, which is, if you can look at the weekly chart, 36,000 mark is one of the biggest sort of the support zone right here, whereby it's very difficult to break through. If it managed to break through, then yes, I can consider this as a bearish market. But right now, it hasn't breaks below, and it's a good thing that it recovers back up, even though the tail of the candlestick touches the 29,000, but it has a very strong pullback all the way up to this 36,000 mark, which is right now is floating around 40,000 mark. So if you look at the day one, it just closes right above the 36,000 mark, which is a good thing. So right now, what we can hope is if the Bitcoin managed to float around this area, or maybe do a pullback upwards, it will be a very good movement and a very good recovery for most of the coins and also Bitcoin. Because as I stated, if we want to know, if we want to confirm whether is it a confirmation of a bearish market, we need to look at the weekly chart, whether the candlestick is it close below the 36,000 line. If it close below, then yes, it will be a very strong bearish market. But right now it's not. So let's go on to what will happen next to Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin is now consolidating around this area, which is the 36,000 to 40,000 mark area. So right now, if the Bitcoin managed to break upwards, which is the 42,000 mark, most probably it will start to recover back up to the 45,000 mark, which is this area. So as you can see, even though the RSI is even showing a very strong pullback from the oversold or all the way up to the 40 over level right now. So if let's say the RSI managed to pull up all the way up to the 50 over level, I believe that the buyers will start to take over and you will see a very strong pullback afterwards. Hopefully there's no more market manipulation happening in the crypto space. It's really a bloody day. I believe there's a lot of emotional since yesterday towards all the people around the world. So a lot of people might get panicked, a lot of people might start selling at the low price, at the high price, nobody knows. Of course, this kind of market manipulation, some people also can make money from there by buying the dip. As we know that there's no one knows where the dip is. Even I myself, I never expected that the Bitcoin will fall all the way down to the 29,000 mark, because as I stated, I believe that the Bitcoin might just drop until the 36,000. I myself believe that the dip was there, and unfortunately, if people buys around this area, of course right now it's recovering, but I think if they bought it yesterday, I think they will have some sort of heart attack. Yeah. As I stated also in my Telegram, I think the Cardano has a very strong pullback also. Actually, Cardano have dipped all the way down to the 95 cents, if I'm not mistaken. I have watched the dip yesterday, and if you can see here, it's around 90 over cent. No, it's around $1, and it does a very strong pullback all the way up to the $1.65 right now. So it's a very good thing. I mean, if let's say if you have purchased around this area, which is this dip, $1 plus, I believe that you are earning a very, very huge profit right now. If you have bought from here, which is the instant recovery, you will gain about the 60% within a few minutes to an hour. So it's a good thing. It's not just all the bad thing. Right now, as you can see here, Cardano is also doing alright, whereby it has started to rebound back from the RSI, which is the overbought area, and then right now it's going towards the 50 level mark. And let's say if the Cardano managed to pull back all the way up to the 50 level mark on the RSI level, then most probably you will see a very strong pullback afterwards towards the $1.80. But this is not really confirmed whether or not the market manipulation will take place again. But as I can say, this is not a bearish market yet. So right now, Cardano also doing a very good job. It does a very strong pullback from this blue zone, this 0.618 and the 0.786 line. It does a very strong pullback afterwards all the way up to the $1.68 right now. So I could say it's a good thing for Cardano. Right now, I believe that Cardano will try to move towards the $1.80. And if you can see here, most of the market cap has been wiped off a lot. As you can see here, XRP has been wiped off almost like 30 over billion, and Binance has been wiped out almost 40 over billion. So I believe that most of the coins right here are now doing a very strong recovery. And hopefully there's not much more market manipulation. If you look at the Ethereum price, I think Ethereum also doing a very good job. I believe that it has been dropped all the way down to 1,923, and then it drive all the way up, pull back all the way up to 2,007 right now. So this 2007 right now is also again it's a very strong pullback. I believe that most of the coins are doing a very strong pullback, but there are some coins also are not doing very good right now after the incident happened yesterday. And right now the Ethereum has I believe that it is also the same thing. If let's say it managed to break above this line, which is the $3,000 mark, most probably it will drive it back up to this 3,500 mark. So as you can see here, I think most of the coins are starting to recover. Like some of the coins are still struggling. If I'm not mistaken, I think Tron is still struggling around this area. After the incident happened, I think the Tron is still struggle to pull back all the way up to this 0.1 cents. So it's alright, it's alright as long as Bitcoin starts to recover soon. I think most of the altcoin will catch up very fast later on. So be patient. Like I said, if you manage your risk well, because one thing you should know is whenever you do investment, the first thing you need to know is the risk of the investment. you need to be prepared that if you invest in cryptocurrency or you invest in any investment, you might lose that money in the end. This is the first thing you need to know. But if let's say this thing also you cannot accept, then forget about investment. Because if you are thinking about profit, there's no use, because there's always up and down, right? There's always loss. There's always the person who lost, the person who wins. So the person who lost is where they buy at the highest price and they sell at the dip. This is ridiculous, right? So if you are an investor like me, no matter where the price goes, as long as you are confident in this project of this coin, then you should hold till it reaches the price target value. And no matter how bad this Cardano is, in future 3 to 5 years time, it might reach $6 to $10 easily. With the low market cap that we've seen today, which is only 52 billion right now market cap. Can you imagine that, let's say, if one day the Cardano overtakes the Ethereum, which is the 300,000 market cap, if I multiply this time, multiply by 6, it could reach easily a $7 mark. So, like I said, it's really important for you to understand each of the coin that you're investing, because as long as you believe, as long as you trust the project, no matter how bloody is the market is, you will always stay calm. Okay, so I think that's all for today's episode. If you like my episode, remember to click like, share and subscribe. I will see you guys soon, and bye bye.